Shalom, giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and brothers on the great millstone. Salutations to those elect. This is your brother Iban Yamian, here to share our lesson. And inspiration for this lesson came, when the elder of our camp, he sent a group chat about, Eve putting up a video on how Walmart is getting its shoppers arrested, right, using the self-checkout register. And how the customers believe that they rung up every item in their cart, but for some reason the machine, I guess, did not pick up everything, right? So the customers were later subpoenaed, to appear into court. Some were called to the office, and jailed, pretty much Esau putting his hand on the poor man, and then I saw Elder Apostle Tai did a video on how desperate these Edomites are, and how desperate these companies are, and the different measures they are going to take in these last days to pretty much oppress the poor. And then while I was fishing for the elect, I saw this a day after. I saw those videos from the camp elder and Elder Apostle Taha. So I was like, well, I got to do a quick lesson and stuff on this. And it's true, but all this stuff is leading really to the MOTB. And can you see it? And that is what I believe I will name the title of this video. All roads lead to the MOTB. Can you see it? As you see the article before you, right, published by Matt Ryan a few days ago, it says Walmart is cracking down on New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania customers who use these. And as of right now, we are from the Northeast, right? So these particular things would affect us if we shop at these places at Walmart. And not only Walmart, but a lot of places is gonna reduce the rewards, of using discounts, coupons and stuff. I noticed over the past few months that the rewards, let's say you buy fuel or whatever, and you would get a few like points and stuff where you could get discounted fuel later on. Those programs have greatly reduced the reward that they give customers, and it was only a matter of time before I saw stores like Walmart and stuff crack down, on the coupons and stuff, because the poor, especially those Edomites and the women in general, use a lot of coupons. So the great reduction of SNAP benefits, right, or the total cutting of it, all these things are leading towards the MOTB, because they want people to be desperate, right? The price of goods and services pre-2020 is not coming back. Everything is going to continue to increase, right? Because this devil, he wants to keep his kingdom going. He wants to usher in his NWO, New World Order. You understand what I'm saying? But the Most High is going to give the kingdom to the elect, Lord willing. We be of that number. The kingdom will be translated from one person to another, right? So all these things are leading towards the MOTB. They want people desperate enough, right, so that they would run to them. With the technology that they have, they want the poor, the rich and the poor, to be desperate to run to them. So all these things are leading towards the MOTB. So I'll share the article, man. I ain't gonna ramble on too much longer. Lord willing, it be edifying unto you. Like it says, how did Walmart become the retailer of the people? simple low prices. Walmart has successfully convinced shoppers that they have the absolute lowest prices anywhere, so there's never a need to shop somewhere else. And this is how they shut a lot of small businesses out. You see, small businesses, they don't have a large supply chain like these major corporations have. So their prices, the small business prices, would be a little bit higher than the average major retailer. And then too, the small businesses, he don't have a lot of locations, right? But what they have done with these large corporations, they have placed them in major cities, in key areas of highways and byways, right, near gas stations, malls, so they are easily accessible. Whereas a small business, it might be a residential area in a small place, particularly a house or a barn, or may not be that close to the interstate or a mall. You understand? So they have made, and this was a key strategy to make sure that the major corporations last and thrive, while the blows of the small businesses were severe, where they had to move, right? Or to cut business because there was no business. There's no money coming in. All right, continue on. It says, and well, they are not altogether wrong. Walmart is the closest you will get to a Costco or BJ's without having to pay a membership fee. For those, Walmart brand is passable and saves you enough money. For years, savvy customers have taken advantage of Walmart's already low prices and used coupons to get items for free. It gets better. Walmart also allowed what is called overages. This means if a customer found an item on sale and used a coupon that equaled more than the item was worth, the customer would get cash back. Crazy, right? Says, well, all good things come to an end, as they say. Walmart is no longer allowing overages, but that's not all. According to Coupon in the News, the giant retailer is really cracking down on customers who use coupons in general. There's also a new limit of 4 identical coupons per household per day. So 4, rule at Walmart. An internal memo warns that a hard stop will occur at the register if more than 4 identical coupons are scanned. The last one is likely what will make people the most upset. Say goodbye to overrides. An override at a store is when an associate or manager can override the register and decide the outcome of a transaction. Walmart's fancy high-tech registers will now have the final say. And this also goes back to the self-checkout video that I saw the elder put up. So they're gonna program these self-checkout registers that you can't use more than the 4 identical coupons per day. And after a while, they're gonna reduce that to, you have to understand that this devil, he moves in steps. So while he is trying to arrest you, which does we are really living in evil days, man. While he's trying to arrest you to extract money out of you, to cause you to receive jail time, and with that, I think it's a misdemeanor, so you could lose a job and suffer such a charge, right? I think it's a misdemeanor. Yeah, so he is coming on all sides, man, and he is getting ready to come down with great wrath. You have to understand that the hearts of these devils, are wicked, man. And all these things are leading towards MOTB. So I'm going to share scriptures. I think that's the end of the article. And close it out. So he's closing in on the poor. So what do you expect? All right, the price of goods and services are going up, right? And the SNAP benefits have greatly decreased. People that I know that got a lot of money to buy groceries and stuff using SNAP or whatever other benefits they call it in different states, they said it has greatly decreased, right? So now with the government assistance and then with the coupons that I see people use a lot in the past to save money, they are reducing that, and then the pay is not going up. So Esau is putting people in a desperate situation. Alright, so I'll go into the scriptures and close it out, man. But Lord willing, you see it, man. It's clear and plain to see. So Lord willing, the most I give you the understanding and the spirit to see where these things are heading. I started in the book of Psalms, the 12th chapter, and the 5th verse. It says, "For the oppression of the poor, for the sign of the needy, nor will I rise, saith the Most High. I will set him in safety from him that profit at him." You understand? So we are the poor, we are the needy. The Israelites, namely the elect on this side, because the wicked amongst our people, they want to stay here, they want to retire, they want to work and enjoy the menial things that Esau has set before them to keep them docile and comfortable in the society. Alright, but for those of us, we work for our daily bread, and we really want to, get out of this place, and this is what we desire. So these are good times, unto us. So Esau is the one that oppresses us, man. You understand? And the coupons and other methods is what he's going to use to place people in a desperate, right, mindset, where it would be very easy to take his ultimate assistance further down the road. And scriptures did say that we would go to this man, for the want of all things, man. So the Most High set Esau up. He set us up by, for punishment for the sin that we did against him, and he also set Esau up, right, for abusing the punishment upon us with his wickedness. And in the end, the elect is going to be saved anyway. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron around thy neck until he have destroyed thee." You understand? So we have to go to this man for everything, right? For work, you want to open a business and do your own thing, you got to go to him. Whether it be loans, grants, certificates, business degrees, you got to go to this man establishment. You can't say, well, I know how to run a business, I'm going to do my own thing. Even a lot of foreigners, they come here. Use one example. You would have a lot of Ephraimites that know how to work on a car. They could take an engine out of a car, put another one in within the same day, in a few hours, right? But to open up your shop and to do that, so-called legally, you got to go to Esau school for X amount of months, pay thousands of dollars to do that, man. So scriptures is right. We got to go to him for the want of all things, being a barber, so on and so forth. You got to go and get a certificate for these things. And the last part is prophecy. He did put a yoke of iron around our necks. You understand? But the Most High is going to have it where he don't utterly destroy us, right? He lifted the curses a little bit upon us, where we could do these lessons, go do work, you know what I mean, in Esau's kingdom for a time. But he's going to put his hand down where he would try to enslave us again using the MOTB. And I'll close out with that in the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 16. And this is where it is all going. I mean, don't worry about the smoke on screens with the coupons and the self-checkout stuff. All this stuff is leading towards the MOTBs, and there's another nail in the coffin leading towards the MOTB. It says, and he calls it all, right? Both small and great, rich and poor, to receive free and bond, right? To receive a mark in their right hand and or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You understand? This is where these things are going. He's trying to get people desperate to the point where they run to him. And this is not all. There's things about EMP attacks and all kind of thing. That is definitely going to accelerate within a very short space of time Esau's agenda. You understand? So pray for mercy, man. That the Most High take care of you in those days. So hey, man, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying unto elect. And until the next time, Shalom. All roads lead to the MOTB. Can you see it? Shalom.